Hello everybody, welcome back. Today it is Friday the 9th of June. It's around 10:30 in the morning and I am here on the beach walking towards South Pier, and as you can see it's an absolutely gorgeous day. The tide's pretty much all the way out, but the sea is looking beautiful and blue. You see South Pier there straight ahead of me in the shot. And look how gorgeous the beach looks today. In fact, let's take a full pan around. So we're going now to look towards the prom, and we're spinning round to look towards Central Pier, the tower, and beyond that North Pier. It's a gorgeous view that is. And we're coming back round again to look at the sea. And we're finishing up looking at South Pier. So that's where we're going today, folks. We're walking towards South Pier. We're going to see if we can walk all the way under and all the way around maybe. There is a bit of wind today, but not a lot. Nice breeze. For the most part, I'm just here enjoying being outdoors in this beautiful place. It's very quiet. Really can't hear much traffic from here. And there aren't really many other sounds as well, just the sound of the wind. So we're going to just carry on trudging down the sand until we get to South Pier, and then going to see if we can walk all the way around it. Let's walk onto that bit of smooth sand there so it's not so ridgy. There we go. I will be going to St Chad's on my way home because I'm just going to do these beach videos, then I'll do a St Chad's catch up, then I'll go home, eat food, and I'll go to work. Now we've got a young seagull just also enjoying a nice walk along the beach. Just living his best life, or her best life, you never know. And looks like none of the rides are open today on the South Pier, because normally you can hear noise and see movement, and today there's nothing. Yeah, I think I can get round. In fact, I can probably just walk across here. It's a bit damp, but it's not super duper wet. I mean, I do think there's a drier bit further on, but I just thought I'd, you know, risk it for a biscuit and walk through there. And look at that, that turned out fine. We're through the damp bit, folks, and I didn't even get my shoes wet. You know that horrid feeling when you've got your trainers on and you feel that moment when water, rain, whatever just seeps through and you feel it go through your sock, and then you feel that cold wet on your toes and it's like, oh no, and it's awful. Yeah, well I didn't get that today. My feet are still nice and dry. I don't think we're going to be able to go around the actual pier, folks. I don't know. But we shall find out. I think it's very aesthetically pretty, the underneath of South Pier. I definitely think it's the prettiest pier to look at from the underneath. I know I can see from here that we can't get round, but never mind, because we can still walk to the end and we can still see from the end, even if we don't go all the way around at the end. But look, yeah, it's definitely the best looking pier underneath. And I do like North Pier as well underneath, and I do also like Central Pier, but yeah, South Pier is my favourite for looking underneath. My favourite pier for walking on is obviously North Pier, because that is the best pier to walk on. There we go folks, we are right at the end. Like I suspected, I can't walk all the way round. I mean I could just get wet and boogie on straight through there, but I'm not going to. But we are going to walk round to the edge and take a look. There's a lovely breeze here. See there, that's what I mean, you know, when we talk about sandbanks. Zoom in, you can see there, when the tide does come in, it's going to come in around that sand, and whoever's on that bit of the beach will have to wade through it. So this is the end of South Pier. Look, the floor here is just metal grid. I've never been really this far down walking on the pier, but that is the crazy coaster. I think it's like a version of the Wild Mouse that used to be on the Pleasure Beach. I don't know if it's the actual same design, but I do think it's very similar. But if you know, just mention it in the comments. I've got a lot of stinky muddy sand there. Does not look like it would be fun or easy to walk on. But look, how cool does that look? It looks both beautiful, peaceful and somewhat creepy all at the same time. We can walk underneath anyway, because this bit's cool to walk on. Look, I'm just not walking on this awful muddy bit. So look at that. In fact, I think it's a better view walking under here than walking around the end. It's almost surreal under here. It's like you could use this setting as the start of a horror movie if you set it to the right music, you know, a nice like sepia lens and creepy music, and suddenly you could have a jump scare. And when we get under here, we can take a good look at the big one, because the big one is right there. Look, what a lovely view to come out to. The big one there. There we go, and maybe if I zoom in close enough, I'll just have to take my sunglasses off actually, it's difficult to see. We should be able to zoom in. On the glitter ball. I'm so sorry, the camera's moving. Looks like the camera, the way it moves, and it looks like I'm just waving it about like an idiot, but I'm barely moving it. It's moving maybe a millimetre, but because I've zoomed in so far, it just looks like it's moving a lot more than it is. But anyway, with that lovely view, I'm going to finish this video here. So I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Please, please, please hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. And I shall see you all soon in the next one. Goodbye.